What is the Six Changes approach? Well, this is a model to reduce resistance to change within the organization. And if you look at the reasons for resistance, there's parochial self-interest, that is, how is this change going to affect me? I may misunderstand the nature of the change at hand, so this confusion, once again, causes me to resist. I could have just a general low tolerance for change in general. There could be personality elements there that prevent me from accepting change, and there could be a direct assessment where I simply disagree with your assessment that we need change in the situation. That is, I believe a different change would be appropriate, or that no change is necessary at all. But in any event, there are numerous ways to facilitate change if it is going to happen, and generally that includes education and communication. That is, making people aware of what the change is, communicating adequately about how it's going to be carried out, what that's going to mean for them. Try to co-opt them into participating and get them involved in the process, not just the implementation process, but also the planning of how it's going to be implemented. You provide any facilitation and support you can. You negotiate with them. Perhaps there's a give and take. There are concessions that need to be made. Perhaps not all of the change needs to be enacted initially, or there may be additional needs or wants that they have that can be enacted at the same time. So a negotiation can pursue. Manipulation and co-optation, this is one of the last resorts you'll resort to because, once again, this can be thought of as unethical and can have long-term negative impacts. But this is where you basically deceive or otherwise convince someone without them knowing it, such as through reverse psychology or something of that nature. And then there's explicit or implicit coercion, and this is drawing a line in the sand. It generally means that ultimately you don't get true buy-in. It tends to have negative consequences associated with it, but this is making threats, right? Putting repercussions for failure to accept the change, all of these things. But these are 6 general approaches to how you can facilitate change within the organization based upon the nature of the resistance to change that is commonly seen.